Hey there Pisces, welcome to your June 2024 Intuitive Tarot reading. I just wanted to get started by welcoming you and expressing gratitude for you and being here, sharing the space with me. It really will be an honor and pleasure to see what messages come through for your month ahead. I just wanted to do a huge appreciation shout out for my regular viewers who have been with me across the years here. I'm super grateful for you, so welcome back. It has been a minute since we did a face-to-camera reading. I think it was last year. And for those of you that are new here, I'll just take a quick minute to introduce myself. My name is Bronya. I am a professional intuitive guide. It has been quite a journey that has led me here through lived experiences and a lot of twists and turns. So if you are intrigued to learn a little bit more about my journey, I do have a video on my channel page which does share more about my awakening journey and what led me to not only be reading cards on YouTube but working full-time as a professional psychic reader. YouTube is just one piece of my puzzle. I'm also super active and interactive on Instagram and TikTok. Daily readings, different insights, and a little bit more about me personally over there. So if you want to follow along, I'd love to have you with me. There are other useful links down below, the first one being to my website, wildlotustarot.com. From there you can explore the personal reading and healing services that I do offer. I also have a range of Learn Tarot courses, Intuitive Tarot, my style, they are linked down below, and also there is a free Learn Tarot quick guide if you'd like to get started right now with interpreting the cards for yourself. Okay Pisces, so just to let you know what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off with intuitive messages as I have been reflecting and feeling into your energy. I'll also be drawing you a major arcana card and oracle card, and that's going to give us the guiding energies for your reading. I'm then going to head across to a full detailed spread, and I'll be using the June 2024 tarot wheel energies from your yearly reading, and we'll bring through a spread of cards, and that's what's really going to get us into that next deeper level of information. So intuitive messages for you Pisces. I just got this vision of this beautiful lush garden, almost like a little bit of a Garden of Eden, you know, whatever you want to imagine that as, you know, with beautiful blooms and very lush greenery, almost like a sense of opulence or a sense of, you know, sensual pleasure, like all of the beautiful things, right? So it could be that you're trying to build abundance in your life, like you're really wanting to get into that place where, you know, you can kind of enjoy the pleasures, you know, and I think that you're on the journey to creating that. There might be a milestone that you reach this month in that process, or there might be some tweaks that you make to get there. The keywords that came through for you were trust and honesty. So you're being asked to trust the process, but stay honest to it. Stay honest to what you're wanting to create. Stay honest to yourself. Stay authentic to the process, okay? Because often when we do have big goals, big dreams, big wishes, and we express them to others in our environment, like we have our supporters, and then we might have our naysayers or our haters, like, who do you think you are? Or, oh yeah, that's not possible. And it's really important to, again, to feel it into your heart, have trust. And if you're taking the action and you're aligning to that, absolutely, you can have all of that abundance, health, wealth, vitality, abundance. So that's the energy. It almost feels a bit Empress-like. So, you know, you're being asked to keep taking action towards that and keep working with your manifestation. Keep, you know, say, influencing what you can, but then there's also a little bit of an energy of surrender and letting go and allowing the magic to work. Now, your numbers that have come through are 9 and 5. You might be seeing repeated sequences of those numbers, Pisces. The 5 is about expansion, adventure, and sometimes shifts and change to get us towards the 9 energy, which is fruition. Fulfillment of that goal, right? That abundance goal. Intriguing. That's the Fool that I'm going to choose. So it could be this is a new journey that you have begun. Now I'm working with the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. I've got just the major arcana, the big themes here, and for you I have pulled the Sun. Okay, so you saw the Fool jump out. I'll tune into that as well, but I wanted to select a card, and this is the Leo energy of the Sun. Now, what creates beautiful blooms and a garden, right? It's the energy of the Sun. And so this is a metaphor for growth. This is a metaphor for something flourishing. The sun energy brings warmth, possibility, abundance into your life. And it also sees you overcoming a block or a bit of a brick wall towards that. Now, it's a Leo energy. You might be dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You might have a strong Leo placement in your chart. The Leo energy for me is strength, courage, having the backbone to follow the call of the heart. Remember, blocking out the people that say you can't achieve this, or you'll never be able to recover from this or create this, and really coming into that place of trust because you can feel it. With the sun, sometimes it can illuminate our blocks. It can illuminate our blind spots or our dark corners. It can let us know where those pivots, those tweaks, those changes are so that we can move towards bringing it into fruition. Generally, like if you came to this reading, Pisces, with a question on your heart that you wanted an answer, like, do I move forward? Do I take that fool's journey, that leap of faith? That's a yes. Like, that is all green lights to move forward. All right, Oracle card time. And I have pulled for you. You're never gonna guess this. Luck is on your side. The sun and luck is on your side. So this is incredible energy. It almost feels a little bit Wheel of Fortune-esque, right? It's the new moon in Sagittarius card coming through, and that is always about the big picture vision, right? So it's about honoring where you are and staying honest to where you're wanting to head and staying realistic, but keeping on going, okay? Your blooms are about to unfold, right? And if you think about that whole metaphor that's been coming through with the planting, I mean, we put a seed in the ground, we have to nourish it, water it, get the sunlight into it, and we don't know, like, has that seed like rotted away and just gone bad and is never going to sprout, you know, or, you know, when is it going to sprout? So basically you're being told here that just because you haven't been able to see what is happening doesn't mean to say that the magic hasn't been going on behind the scenes. And I just feel that you're about to see not only green shoots, but in the month of June, some real blooms. Luck is on your side. Now your blooms might be money, might be great health, might be a beautiful life partner, might be, you know, starting that creation. It is a general reading and I'm reading an energetic pattern, so do keep in mind that sometimes, you know, it resonates in different ways. So this is such positive energy, I just want to say. So I reckon we should just jump into the full spread because I'm so intrigued to know where this is going for you. Okay, Pisces, let's jump into your full spread, and you can see how amazing these cards are now. The Sun, luck is on your side, Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician were your cards from your 2024 June reading, and they are aligning really nicely here with what we have. Remember, trust is important, trusting in the process. Okay, Three of Pentacles, situational energy. Queen of Swords is in the challenge. High Priestess, that's your advice. Oh yeah, and let's just see. Oh, Eight of Wands. Things are moving. Things are turning around here, and we have a lot of energy coming into this situation for you. So let me just get the clarifying cards out, and we will be able to see the full picture. Eight of Pentacles. So we've got 8, 9, 3 of Pentacles, and like I was saying just before, it really feels, the world, that this is around your, you know, abundance or work career, finances. Queen of Swords again, and you're really trying to get ahead there in that direction. So that could look like, you know, looking for a job for some of you. It could look like elevating within that, within your current role so that you can earn more abundance, step into leadership. For others of you, it could be an entrepreneurial journey. So we've got the Strength card come through there with the Eight of Wands. Okay, so let's jump in. Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in the situational energy. So the Eight of Pentacles is known as that worker card, and it's about really wanting to, you know, carve out that path, right? Really wanting to elevate. The goal really is the Nine of Pentacles, health, wealth, vitality, abundance, and freedom in that way. And luck is on your side, but the Magician says there's still action, there's still alchemy that needs to happen in order to get you there, okay? Now, I feel that it's possible for many of you that you actually need to change your direction. Or for those of you that are, within an employed role, you may need to even, change employers, change companies in order for you to actually be able to elevate, right? So you might have kind of reached a bit of a ceiling where you are, but luck is on your side for making that directional shift. But the first step is really having the awareness that that is what needs to happen. And remember the sun, it's like a real yes to move forward. If that was your question when you came into this reading, then, absolutely we're getting the green lights here. And that is how you can really, let's say, manifest this dream that you have. Because the Three of Pentacles, I always say, is the earthly realization of the Empress's dream. She's number 3 in the major arcana. She comes after the High Priestess, and those pomegranates there on that screen are a little nod to what's coming next, because she is all about that abundance, that fertile opportunity to really birth this and grow. And she, in the card, she has the pomegranates on her outfit, right? So you can see the linkages here. So you're being led towards that potential. But it feels like there is like a new plan that needs to formulate here, taking what you've learned, and the progress that you have achieved within your current role. But I just feel a moving forward, moving on energy here. And that's why I think in the challenge we have the Queen of Swords, the Libra energy with the world, called the universe in this deck, because the Queen of Swords is about having that vision about where you're going, and then doing that stock take on where you are right now and really assessing, can this close the gap? Is this the vehicle to take me there? Well, the world would indicate that that cycle's closing. And it's really about having that vision to know when it is time to leave behind a situation that maybe has reached its ceiling on growth, and then, moving on and finding the next opportunity and trusting in that intuition that you are feeling, right? As keyword trust. And being really honest with yourself. That was our other word, the Queen of Swords is clarity. She is truth. She looks at the evidence and then she assesses that decision based on that. She makes the justice call. She's justice in the minor arcana. And usually this is around, contracts, legal situations, to bring your karma into balance, right? She wants to karmically rebalance this through moving you forward and transforming your situation. So you may have even been on the path that you were on, or with your current employer or current strategy, for quite a while with the world coming through. It usually is a bit of an end of an era. And it feels like quite a big move here, because at the end of the day, with the Eight of Wands and the outcome, we've got a shift of direction. We've got a pivot that's going to take some strength and courage. So that's why we really need that honesty. We really need that clarity to be able to move into that place. But my goodness, the Nine of Pentacles. I keep wanting to say the wrong suits today. The Nine of Pentacles is that outcome. That's the way that you can get there. The advice, High Priestess, Queen of Swords again. So the advice is to trust what you're feeling, use that clarity, and then make those new big decisions, Queen of Swords, because it feels like maybe there is a moment of clarity coming that you haven't seen yet, or maybe you just haven't taken that time to really assess the evidence, the pros, the cons, your intuition, and determine that strategy. Because often we just get so, on the treadmill of the daily grind that it's quite difficult to take that time to actually look, like, where am I heading? How far have I progressed? What do I need to change here? So the High Priestess does talk about a little bit of a, journey through the, sometimes it's a bit of a hell and back journey, to be honest, with the High Priestess. But she says that you are standing at an important gateway, an important threshold to new possibilities of growth and abundance. But she's also not saying exactly what that journey is, because part of that is your spiritual process to work through. That's going to give you growth. That's going to help you evolve. So it's almost like she's giving you the nod through your intuition. This is the direction, but you're the one that has to put together the pieces and figure it out. And of course, then fire up in that strength and courage to make the change. So we've got the Leo energy of strength, and you know, it's the strength, courage, and bravery to follow the direction that the heart is taking you in. That feels like a change of direction, a bit of a pivot, or a bit of a sidestep. Like I always say with the Eight of Wands, it's doing a 180. You know, it's not, okay, well, I figured that out and we'll just open up another cycle here and we'll go around and we'll give it a bit more time. No, it's actually going, well, I need to shift that direction now. And I have the confidence, the trust to do that based on this honesty I've had with myself to really evaluate the evidence. Luck is on your side, remember. It's a yes to move forward, and abundance is waiting on this path. Like the number 8 energy, the strength card is number 8 in the major arcana. We are in a number 8 year this year, which is an opportunity through self-mastery, right? Honesty and clarity, transparency with yourself to move towards new potential and new abundance. But of course, we have to be the magician. We have to be working with this alchemically to make manifest, right? The potential is there, but it needs to be met with earthly action because we are in a physical reality here on earth. We can't just shift the energy without actually using the earth element as well, the tangible action. So the Eight of Wands could talk about, you know, going in a new direction. There could be a physical, geographical, directional shift, locational change. You might be, you know, if you're working online, operating in different markets, different countries, going from local to global. If you are an employee, this is really about, you know, moving beyond where you are and working in new ways, new organization. But with the Eight of Wands, there could be like a remote part of this or something that allows you to be able to stretch and reach beyond where you are. So there's an element of bravery here because of course we're stepping into unknown territory with the High Priestess. It's a little bit of an uncharted territory there, and that's where having the confidence and courage and the brave, bold leadership of the Leo energy is what's going to serve you well. But just also acknowledging as well, Pisces, that in that process, the inner demons, the inner beasts represented by the lion here will rear their head, and we have to be able to soothe that under control. And that's why we come back to the vision, we come back to the why, we come back to what drove us on this journey in the first place. And that is how we can really acknowledge the higher self, the intuitive voice that is trying to allow you to cross this threshold into the new territory that will inevitably bring out the sun, you know, the growth, the abundance, and the positive path for you. So it feels very positive, but you do have that quite big shift, like very profound with the universe and the reading. And the universe comes after judgment. Queen of Swords, the Justice in the minor arcana, is standing for that judgment that needs to happen, right? It's a little bit of a softer judgment. Of course, judgment's like, this is the last call. Like, just, you know, it's so imminent and it's really holding you back and entrapping you. You're not at that point yet, but that may, you know, end up in that place. So that is why we always need to be assessing with clarity and using that information, and that is an ongoing process. So you have an opportunity now to make a decision that's going to serve you very well in the near future and beyond. All right, let's get you a oracle card here to close this out, Pisces. I'm using the Divine Abundance Oracle. It is chosen itself, and I have got letting go. Couldn't have said it any better. Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. So there's an element of letting go, letting God here, understanding that if you have used your logic and taken the right action, then we let go and allow the universe to wield its magic and bring this together in the weird, wonderful, mysterious ways it wants to. But there is a letting go of how, you know, we've been currently, or how you've been doing things, a shift of direction, and that is what is going to move you closer towards that beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy. And I'll have to say as well, like the Nine of Pentacles is an independent and leadership energy. So you might be, you know, having to take a move to like working more on your own, like freelance contract, or more autonomously, you know, going out on your own, smaller team. Like it just feels like there's a more a slightly higher or elevated risk here, but you know, we have to take those calculated risks to really reap the bigger level rewards that you are seeking. So I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I do hope you enjoyed this message. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading, the first link down below will pop you over to my website, and you can review the other links down below if you'd like to. I have my tarot courses linked there, and my other social media platforms. I'm sending you love and magic, Pisces. Bye for now.